Top 3 minerals every diabetic should take. Lower blood sugar. If you're determined to lower your blood sugar and conquer diabetic fatigue, you're in the right place. There's a crucial piece of the puzzle most doctors overlook: minerals. These hidden heroes are absolutely vital for powering your insulin, protecting your nerves, and preventing long-term complications. The shocking truth is that countless diabetics are missing them without even knowing it. In this video, I'll reveal the top 3 minerals every diabetic should take for better glucose control and fewer complications. If you're constantly drained, coping with body aches, or battling unstable blood sugar and A1C levels, keep watching. Even if you've tried cutting carbs and monitoring your meds, these minerals could be the absolute breakthrough you need. Stick around to learn which foods and supplements deliver the biggest impact. Let's dive in. 1. Calcium. Finally, let's discuss calcium. Calcium is indispensable for nerve function, heart health, muscle contractions, and blood sugar regulation. Yet many diabetics suffer from calcium deficiency due to chronic inflammation, kidney issues, and medications that hinder absorption. Factors such as high phosphorus from processed foods, vitamin D deficiency, and excessive calcium loss caused by high blood sugar further complicate the ability to maintain healthy levels. Calcium deficiency develops so gradually that early signs often go unnoticed until they start disrupting daily life. One of the first symptoms is muscle cramps, particularly in the legs, as calcium is vital for muscle contraction. When levels drop, muscles become prone to spasms, stiffness, and twitching. A 2022 study revealed that 68% of individuals suffering from chronic leg cramps had below optimal calcium levels, with diabetics at an even higher risk due to impaired calcium metabolism. Over time, this deficiency weakens muscles, making physical activity more arduous. Mood swings, anxiety, and even depression can emerge early on, as calcium plays a role in regulating neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. When calcium levels fall, these neurotransmitters become imbalanced, leading to irritability, increased stress, and difficulty concentrating. A 2023 study even linked low calcium to a 35% higher risk of developing mood disorders, particularly among those with metabolic conditions like diabetes. Sleep disturbances are another red flag, as calcium is involved in melatonin production, the hormone that regulates sleep cycles. Research indicates that individuals with low calcium are 42% more likely to experience insomnia. Fertility and libido can also suffer. In men, calcium is crucial for testosterone production and sperm viability, meaning deficiency can result in lower testosterone levels, diminished sperm quality, and decreased libido. A 2021 study found men with low calcium had 22% lower sperm motility compared to those with adequate intake. In women, calcium helps regulate estrogen. A deficiency can lead to irregular cycles, hormonal imbalances, and difficulties conceiving, with 2023 research showing a 30% higher risk of menstrual irregularities among those with insufficient calcium. The nervous system, too, depends on calcium for proper nerve transmission. When levels are too low, nerve signaling slows, increasing the risk of neuropathy, numbness, and tingling. One 2024 study found that diabetics with calcium deficiency had a 48% higher chance of developing peripheral neuropathy, intensifying nerve pain and dysfunction. Calcium is also vital for kidney function, helping to filter waste. Its deficiency increases the risk of kidney stones by 27% and can lead to calcification, worsening kidney disease progression. The eyes rely on calcium to maintain normal intraocular pressure and protect against diabetic retinopathy. A 2023 study noted a 33% higher risk of vision complications in individuals with low calcium. Cardiovascular health is equally affected, as calcium regulates heart contractions and maintains arterial flexibility. When levels drop, blood vessels stiffen, impairing efficient blood flow and elevating the risk of high blood pressure and heart disease. Long-term studies show that low calcium intake is linked to a 40% higher likelihood of developing hypertension and a 25% increased risk of arterial stiffness. On a cellular level, calcium is crucial for insulin release. When blood sugar rises, calcium enters pancreatic beta cells to trigger insulin secretion. If levels are insufficient, insulin release is impaired, making blood sugar harder to control. Calcium also activates GLUT transporters that help move glucose into cells for energy, while supporting mitochondrial ATP production, ensuring your cells have the power they need to function. To boost your calcium intake, rely on whole foods with high bioavailability. Sardines with bones are a top source, providing 325 milligrams per 3.5-ounce serving, 33% of daily needs. Collard greens offer 268 milligrams per cooked cup, 27% of daily intake. Almonds provide 76 milligrams per ounce, 8% of daily needs. Canned salmon with bones contributes 180 milligrams per 3.5 ounces, 18%, and Parmesan cheese supplies 331 milligrams per ounce, 33%. These foods not only deliver calcium, but also provide other key nutrients like vitamin K2, magnesium, and healthy fats that enhance absorption. Imagine a luxurious meal, Parmesan-crusted wild salmon with garlic-infused collard greens delivering over 500 milligrams of calcium, balancing high-quality protein, healthy fats, and minerals. Or a sardine and almond pesto pasta with zucchini noodles offering 420 milligrams per serving, a nutrient-dense, low-carb option. A creamy bone broth and collard green soup with coconut milk and toasted almonds provides 390 milligrams per serving, supporting bone health while packing essential minerals. Not all calcium sources are absorbed equally. Dairy and fish with bones have the highest bioavailability, 30 to 40%, due to their balanced calcium-phosphorus ratio, while leafy greens like collard greens and bok choy offer slightly lower absorption, 20 to 30%, because of oxalates. Nuts and seeds, though rich in calcium, have a bioavailability of only 10 to 20% due to phytic acid. Cooking calcium-rich greens can break down oxalates, enhancing absorption. For those who need supplements, calcium citrate and calcium hydroxyapatite are top choices. Calcium citrate, delivering 500 milligrams per capsule, absorbs well even on an empty stomach, ideal for those with digestive issues, while calcium hydroxyapatite, at 600 milligrams per dose, contains natural phosphorus and collagen, making it highly bioavailable and beneficial for both bone and metabolic health. However, certain foods and habits can deplete calcium. Processed foods high in sodium increase urinary calcium loss, weakening bones over time. High phosphorus foods like sodas and processed meats disrupt the calcium to phosphorus balance, and excessive caffeine from coffee or energy drinks accelerates calcium excretion. Even oxalate-rich foods like spinach and beet greens, while healthy, can bind to calcium and reduce its absorption if overconsumed. Calcium isn't just important, it's absolutely essential for diabetics. The goal is to optimize calcium intake, enhance absorption, and avoid competing substances to maintain stable blood sugar and ward off long-term complications. Number 1 on our list is selenium. Often overlooked, selenium is a mineral you simply cannot ignore if you have diabetes. It is essential for glucose metabolism, insulin sensitivity, nerve function, and heart health. It's the linchpin of your body's antioxidant defense system, a system particularly compromised in diabetics. Unfortunately, selenium levels are plummeting due to soil depletion, poor dietary habits, and the metabolic challenges posed by diabetes itself, which hinder both its absorption and retention. It isn't merely the quantity of selenium you ingest that counts, it's also how effectively your body can absorb it. Persistently high blood sugar elevates oxidative stress, draining selenium reserves as your body desperately combats cellular damage. Elevated insulin levels reduce its absorption, and if you suffer from gut issues like leaky gut or inflammation, your ability to assimilate selenium is further compromised. Certain diabetes medications, especially metformin, worsen this by interfering with the gut's trace mineral uptake. That's why so many diabetics become deficient even when they believe their diet is sufficient. Selenium deficiency doesn't manifest abruptly, it begins subtly, with fatigue, brain fog, and muscle weakness, and gradually, its detrimental effects spread throughout your body. Insufficient selenium disrupts mood regulation, heightening anxiety and depression by interfering with neurotransmitters such as serotonin and dopamine. It can lower sperm count, reduce testosterone, and even trigger issues like low libido or erectile dysfunction. For women, selenium is key to reproductive health. It balances hormones, improves egg quality, protects the ovaries, and stabilizes progesterone levels. Low levels can result in irregular periods, conception difficulties, and hormonal imbalances. Selenium also supports thyroid health, influencing energy and reproductive function. If you experience numbness, tingling, or worsening neuropathy, it might be due to selenium's role in producing myelin, the protective sheath around nerve fibers. Your kidneys, eyes, and heart also rely on selenium. Its antioxidant properties shield against sugar-induced damage, help prevent diabetic retinopathy, and maintain vascular health. Low levels contribute to high blood pressure, arterial stiffness, and an increased risk of heart disease. On a cellular level, selenium powers insulin function by activating GLUT transporters that shuttle glucose into muscle and fat cells, thereby reducing insulin resistance. It also modulates inflammation and minimizes the formation of advanced glycation end products, AGEs, the compounds that accelerate diabetic complications, while supporting thyroid hormones that help stabilize blood sugar. With depleted soil making it harder to obtain selenium from food, some nutrient-dense options still stand out. Brazil nuts top the list, with a single nut providing 68 to 91 micrograms, 125 to 165% of your daily requirement. Wild-caught salmon delivers 42 micrograms per 6 ounces, covering around 76% of your needs, while sardines offer 45 micrograms per 3.5 ounces, 82% of the requirement. Pasture-raised eggs and grass-fed beef liver supply 22 and 36 micrograms respectively, contributing significantly to your intake. These foods aren't just rich in selenium. They also contain complementary nutrients such as vitamin E, healthy fats, and amino acids that boost absorption. Imagine a luxurious meal, a Brazil nut-crusted wild salmon with a zesty lemon butter glaze that delivers over 130 micrograms per serving, doubling your daily requirement, or a Mediterranean sardine and egg frittata offering around 90 micrograms per portion. A gourmet pâté made from grass-fed beef liver with truffle oil packs approximately 110 micrograms per serving, making it a true selenium powerhouse. Notably, the form of selenium matters. Selenomethionine from plant sources absorbed at around 50 to 60% is less stable. Cooking methods also influence its retention. Boiling and steaming are ideal, while deep frying or prolonged heating can destroy up to 40% of its content. If dietary sources fall short, supplements are a viable option. The two most effective forms are selenium yeast and L-selenomethionine, both typically dosed at 200 micrograms per tablet or capsule. These mimic the natural form found in food, ensuring high bioavailability, even for those with digestive issues. Be mindful, however, certain dietary habits can worsen selenium deficiency. High-sugar diets burn through selenium rapidly due to increased oxidative stress. Processed grains are stripped of this mineral. Unfermented soy products contain phytic acid that binds to selenium. Alcohol depletes it in the liver. And high-mercury fish like tuna and swordfish render selenium unavailable. For diabetics, selenium isn't optional. It's essential for protecting nerves, kidneys, the heart, and maintaining insulin sensitivity. The key is to optimize absorption, avoid depletion, and use selenium effectively to keep blood sugar stable and ward off complications. 3. Manganese. Next up is manganese. Although it's not the first mineral that comes to mind with diabetes, manganese has an enormous impact on blood sugar regulation, nerve health, and inflammation, the three areas most challenging for diabetics. Unfortunately, most people don't get enough manganese. Soil depletion has stripped it from many foods, processed diets fail to supply adequate amounts, and high blood sugar accelerates its loss through urine. But how can you tell if you're deficient? Manganese deficiency creeps in gradually, making you feel off without an obvious cause. Initially, your energy dips, even if you're getting plenty of rest, because manganese is crucial for cellular ATP production, the fuel that keeps your body running. As energy flags, mood swings follow. Irritability, anxiety, and mental fatigue may signal that your brain isn't receiving enough of this mineral to balance dopamine and serotonin levels. In men, low manganese can lower testosterone and impair sperm quality. In women, it can disrupt estrogen balance, leading to irregular cycles and hormone imbalances that complicate conception. This behind-the-scenes mineral is vital for nerve function, too. It helps build and maintain myelin, the protective coating that ensures swift nerve signaling. Without it, nerve communication slows, resulting in tingling, numbness, or burning sensations, particularly in your extremities. With high blood sugar already straining your kidneys, manganese plays a crucial role in protecting them from oxidative damage, and your eyes also benefit from its ability to shield retinal cells from stress, thereby reducing the risk of diabetic retinopathy. Manganese also supports cardiovascular health by keeping arteries flexible and blood pressure stable. When manganese levels fall, blood vessels stiffen, impeding proper blood flow and increasing the risk of hypertension and heart disease over time. On a cellular level, manganese activates MSOD, the body's most powerful antioxidant enzyme, which defends pancreatic beta cells from free radical damage. High blood sugar creates oxidative stress that can destroy these insulin-producing cells, but manganese helps neutralize that damage and supports insulin function by activating glucokinase, an enzyme crucial for glucose uptake. Without adequate manganese, glucose metabolism slows, insulin resistance worsens, and energy crashes become commonplace. To replenish your manganese, look to whole foods. Pine nuts lead the pack with 4.5 milligrams per ounce, twice the daily requirement. Hazelnuts offer 1.6 milligrams per ounce, covering 70% of daily needs. Wild rice provides 2.2 milligrams per cooked cup, meeting 96% of the requirement, while cooked spinach at 1.7 milligrams per cup and oats, offering 1.3 milligrams per half cup dry, also contribute significantly. These foods not only supply manganese, but also deliver fiber and healthy fats that help stabilize blood sugar. For an indulgent boost, try a pine nut-crusted wild salmon with a roasted hazelnut and spinach salad, packing over 5 milligrams of manganese, well above daily needs. A gourmet wild rice and mushroom risotto can deliver around 3.8 milligrams per serving, and a hazelnut and oat-crusted lamb with a balsamic reduction offers 3.5 milligrams per serving, both supporting metabolism and cardiovascular health with deep, rich flavors. Absorption of manganese can vary. Nuts, seeds, and grains often contain it bound to phytic acid, slightly reducing uptake, though pairing them with vitamin C-rich foods can help. Cooking methods matter too. Steaming and roasting preserve manganese, whereas prolonged boiling may lead to losses. If dietary intake is insufficient, manganese glycinate at 5 milligrams per capsule or manganese citrate, 4 milligrams per dose, are excellent supplement options with high bioavailability and gentle on digestion, even for those with gut issues. Yet some habits exacerbate manganese deficiency. High-sugar diets accelerate manganese depletion as your body burns through antioxidants. Excessive calcium, from dairy or supplements, competes with manganese for absorption. Processed grains offer little manganese, and alcohol further disrupts absorption while boosting excretion. Manganese is one of those silent minerals you only notice when it's gone, affecting everything from blood sugar and nerve health to mood and heart function. With today's diets, supplementation is often necessary, and mindful intake, improved absorption, and prevention of depletion can make all the difference in reducing diabetes complications. If you've made it this far, you now understand just how critical selenium, manganese, and calcium are for diabetics. These minerals perform far more functions than most people realize, shielding nerves, supporting heart health, and ensuring insulin operates effectively. Now it's your turn. Scrutinize your diet, incorporate the right foods, and heed the early signs of deficiency. If you found this information valuable, hit the like button, subscribe for more research-backed insights, and share this with someone who could benefit. See you in the next video.